HFA News. My name is Ariana Davis.
I'm Jake Kostecki.
And we're going to start off with HFA announcements. So, AB schedule will continue through this week while juniors wrap up MSTEP testing. And Friday, May 1st, is a half day for students, finally.
Yes.
The schedule will be first block, AC, and second block. Now, the blood drive is May 5th. If you are 16 years or older, you are eligible to donate. If you are between 16 and 17, you need a permission slip. See Ms. Wilsey or Ms. Baldwin. To make an appointment, go to redcrossblood.org and use sponsor code HFA Academy or call 313-549-7047. And each donation can save 3 lives. Now, going on to the seniors. Prom tickets go on sale May 5th for seniors.
Nice. And
each student gets 10 tickets for graduation. And the other arrangements about tickets does not go through the office. You receive your 10 tickets at the senior luncheon. And also for seniors, the following documents are due on or before May 8th, 2015. A copy of the acceptance letter from the college you plan to attend, and a copy of the financial aid award letter from all colleges. These documents must be turned into Mrs. Red Wine Ferguson's box outside her office door. Now to Jake Kostecki for headline news.
I feel blessed.
Last Monday, Egyptian's former president, Mohamed Morsi, was sentenced 20 years in prison for torturement and violence against protesters during the 2012 protests. Sources say that he tortured the protesting prisoners in prison. He was acquitted of murder of the deaths of these prisoners, but is still charged with the torturement and unrightful punishment. Egyptians are calling this trial the travesty of justice.
That's really sad.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy that it took them that long. Headline news: Disney has announced that they will be making a 3D printed stuffed animals for children. 3D printing is like adding thousands of mini layers on top of each other until you have a solid object. Most of these objects before were soft and squishy, but now Disney has created a felt-like print, and they're able to make the object soft and stuffed. Plus, maybe you might be able to print Mickey Mouse in your own home.
That's really nice.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
It'll be fun too.
Yeah.
I might try it.
I feel blessed.
For sports, last night the Detroit Red Wings played the Tampa Bay Lightning at Joe Louis Arena. This was their 4th game of the 7th game series. Detroit was up by 1 game. The Red Wings were able to score twice in the second period. And then Tampa came back in the 3rd period, scoring twice in the last 5 minutes. And they were able to win in overtime. It was a close game. The Red Wings controlled most of the game, but were not able to hold it till the end. Game 5 will be this Saturday. Go Red Wings. For entertainment news, have you ever watched Full House? Last Monday, John Stamos announced that Netflix will be releasing a spin-off of Full House called Fuller House. It is set to air on Netflix by next year. It will be a 13-episode series. The first episode is planned to be a reunion of all the former cast members of the original Full House. The story will be based off of DJ Tanner as a widow raising 3 boys. I have high expectations for this show.
Did you hear about I was looking through some things, and Ashley Benson, the Olsen twins who played Michelle on Full House, that they didn't know about it. And I'm questioning whether or not they're going to be on it. They have to.
Yeah, John was unsure if they would come back, and he tried contacting them, but they haven't answered, and they're kind of just, I don't know.
I'm kind of scared about this.
Yeah, it'll be awkward if they don't come back, because they were pretty big characters.
It takes a lot of guts to have a reunion for a show so great.
Yeah, like 20 years later. The last story of today. During a road repair in Guangdong, China, the construction workers found 43 dinosaur eggs unhatched. The city holds the world record for the most dinosaur eggs. So it's no surprise when they found these eggs in the batch. The eggs were about 5 inches wide and were around 89 million years old. Pretty crazy. And that's all for HFA News.
Stay classy.
I feel blessed.
Hi, this is HFA News. I'm Ariana Davis.
And I'm Morgan Bryant.
And we're going to be starting off with celebrity news. The power couple, Ariana Grande and Big Sean, broke up on April 20th. It's nothing crazy. They both still care for each other deeply. And they state that it's due to concert tours not lining up right. Due to this, they will be apart in a year's time. And besides that breakup, they still will be in each other's lives. On Twitter, Big Sean mentioned his love towards Ariana. And she responds that she loves him too, ending with the word babe. Now, I just think that this is an excuse because if you really love somebody, I think that you would take this challenge. Also, for other celebrity news, we have Channing Tatum. Have you ever used Twitter to help you find something you lost? Well, Channing Tatum did. And he was in New York City when he left his backpack in the cab. With his 7 million Twitter followers, he decides to tweet the issue. And he tweeted, "Dropped off on 42nd Street in New York City and left my bag in the cab." Now, he was worried that some people might not take him serious. So he decided to tweet again saying, "Seriously, I left my backpack in the cab on 42nd Street. If you find it at all, email me at findmybag@channingtatumunwrapped.com. Thank you." By Sunday, someone found his bag and returned it. I just wonder if somebody used it for a couple days because Channing Tatum, amazing. Now to Morgan Bryant for celebrity news.
So, in hip hop news, according to TMZ, a rap group Migos were taken into custody after their concert at Georgia Southern University Spring Bling concert for possession of narcotics and loaded guns on school property, which is a felony.
That's a shame.
So we might not be hearing any more rap songs from them in a while. And for other news, everyone knows that Kanye West always rapped about being a dropout. And now the School of Art in Chicago said they're going to give Kanye an honorary doctorate's degree at this year's commencement ceremony. And we all know Drake for his song 0 to 100, and he always brags about being a great jump shot shooter, like Steph Curry, a famous NBA player. And we know Drake doesn't seem like a good basketball player. He posted a video to prove to us that he's the best jump shot shooter, and he was pretty good. And so back to Ariana for the international news.
I feel blessed.
Starting off with Hillary Clinton. Now, I can't believe this happened, but Hillary Clinton has a car nicknamed Scooby, which was at a speed of 92 miles per hour on a 65-mile-per-hour road. And it was raining, which is not okay. Now, Martosio, which is a Secret Service agent behind Clinton's ride, would barely keep up, so he slowed down because he wasn't coming home in a body bag. He claims earlier that day that they went S-curving after S-curve. Now, a former agent who drove Clinton in the past said that the speed depends on the situational awareness. To me, that was highly unacceptable. And if the situation was that crazy, we or somebody would know of it. So, off that subject and on to U.S. Marshal, who slams a woman's camera. So, speaking of the government, on April 19th, a U.S. Marshal breaks a woman's camera. The female is a cop watcher in her neighborhood and seems to be about 15 feet from two officers. Now, I watched the video, and she says that she has the right to be there and that the officers are making her feel unsafe. No one knows if the officers asked her to leave previously. However, when she says she has the right to be here, it sounds like that's a response to someone being told to leave. Now, a third officer who is holding a rifle approaches the woman, and so she steps back, and then he dashes forward and grabs the camera, throws it, and kicks it. For me, it seems like it's just anger taking a toll. And And a granny in a bikini. In Florida, a granny in a bikini was arrested for drunk driving after she crashed into a parked car. Now, the woman isn't that old, but she's 49, and her name is Patricia Ebel. She was driving a black BMW when she hit a Mustang parked at a red light, towed by police. Now, get this. Her 10-year-old grandson, and he's perfectly fine, however, but he was in the car with her. Now, deputies state that she had failed multiple tests and would avoid taking a breathalyzer test. She smelled like alcohol extremely, and Patricia was charged with a DUI with a minor present and has been released on bail. Now, the passenger in the Mustang was hit and was taken in the hospital, but he has no life-threatening injuries. Now for Morgan Bryant for news.
So we all may know the rapper Waka Flocka Flame. He's a hip hop artist, and he wants to run for president in 2016. And we all know that you have to be 35 to run, but he's 28. And so he wants his first act to be to legalize marijuana, and he wants to announce this. He announced this on April 20th and said he was not joking. And now for other news, dozens of dinosaur eggs were discovered by construction workers in a Chinese city, and they found 43 fossil eggs during a road repair in city, province of Sunday. And the city is now called the House of Dinosaurs. Most of the eggs are now in a nearby museum, and they are more than 17,000 eggs have been uncovered in the city since 1996.
I want nothing to do with dinosaurs for this century.